So Jay, start off with saying Jay Spearing Player of the Season. So how proud does that make you feel?
Listen, mate, it's a huge personal accolade. Buzzing, delighted. Massive thank you to everyone that's voted. But asking me right now if I could swap that bit of silverware for the end silverware after these 3 games, I'd bite your hand off. So it's about the team. I wouldn't be able to get that award without them. So listen, yeah, it's a nice personal accolade, but we've got 3 big games coming up, which I'm looking forward to.
And how happy have you been with your season personally overall?
Do you know what? I've really enjoyed it. I think from the first day that I came, I knew it was the right fit. I knew it was the right place to be. I knew it was the right project that I wanted to be a part of. And I've loved every single second of it. I think probably took me a couple of games to get used to League Two, being the first time that I've come down, been in this level. But after that, I felt like a duck to water and started to gradually grow and show what I was all about. And thankfully, the fans have seen that and obviously give me the award. So yeah, it's a nice touch. But yeah, I've enjoyed every week, and we've got better and bigger. And as I say, we've now got ourselves into a position that we're looking forward to and ready for.
As the fans who voted, you just said there. So how much will it be a boost for you all to be playing in front of them on Thursday?
Listen, we had a little glimpse of it in the middle of the season when they came back for 2 games, and even the atmosphere then was fantastic. Now that they're coming back to an occasion that we need them more than ever. They're going to be our 12th man. They're going to push us in a big game come Thursday night. And do you know what? I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to experiencing an electric night at Prenton Park, and one that the lads are all excited about too.
And of course, it's Ian Dawes leading you into these playoffs after a successful spell as caretaker manager earlier in the season. How exciting is it to be working under him again?
Yeah, listen, obviously things happened last week, which we then came into training and things had gone on. And we had to, in the nicest way possible, put it behind us and kick on with Dawsey and get onto his ideas and how he wanted to play. We've had plenty of time now. Well, I think by the time the game comes on Thursday, I think it was 9 days. We've had some tough, long sessions, and he's been showing us what he wants us to do, him and Parky. So we've enjoyed it. We've knuckled down. We've worked hard, and we're ready to go.
And has it been an easy transition for you from Keith Hill leaving to Ian Dawes taking over, because you did work under him earlier in the season, as I mentioned?
Well, yeah, obviously from that point of view, yes, because we worked with him before, so we knew exactly what he kind of wanted before we'd even gone out onto the field. And all it is now is about repeating what he brought in last time and getting better at it and hopefully improving. And
you did have a tough end of the season as a whole. So how is the confidence amongst the squad? Has it been trying to get that confidence in you for this last 9 days, you said? Yeah, listen, okay, we had, results-wise, we probably had a disappointing ending. We believe as a whole, when we sat down and said that we think we should have took automatic positions, and we'd all agree, and I think every single player in the squad and staff would agree with us, but it wasn't to be. The results didn't go our way. I don't think the performances were bad enough to say that we didn't deserve to be where we were. We outrightly deserved, I think, in my opinion, to be in the playoffs plus, and we've got there. That was our aim at the start of the season. The minimum requirement was to get into the playoffs for this club, and we've done it. We then, obviously, things have happened, but we've had to come into these 3 games now. We're confident as ever. With the belief and the players that we have in this squad, we should be confident going into these games. Listen, we know Morecambe are a very good side. They've had a fantastic season themselves, and they'll be confident too. So, but I believe, on a personal point of view, that if our players turn up over these next 2 games, which I'm sure they all will, I think we'll have nothing to worry about. But it will be a difficult test, and one that we're relishing. And Morecambe, you won 1-0 at their place. They won 1-0 at Prenton Park. So you're expecting another couple of tight games?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be easy. They've got some really good players. Derek Adams has got them working hard for each other. They've had some fantastic results through the season. But now it comes down to these 2 games, and it's about who can hold a nerve more. I've said to the lads from day one, listen, we're going into the playoffs now. If you can't be excited and just have some fun and enjoy it, but work hard as ever, then you're in the wrong sport. We've worked all the season. We've played 46 games to get where we are now, and we need to enjoy these 2 games coming forward Thursday, obviously first. Enjoy it, relish it, and express yourselves and show what we're about.
Okay, cheers, good luck.
Thank you, mate.
Jay, a week's a long time in football, isn't it? A lot has changed since that Colchester United match. If we can just take you back to that, what was the atmosphere like in the changing room after that game? Because obviously you secured a playoff position, but there was barely a celebration at full time.
Listen, in the changing rooms, I'm going to be totally honest with you, I got called in for a drug test, so I wasn't allowed to go into the changing room. But the lads, listen, straight after, probably the lads came up and we were all having a beer upstairs, and it was a little bit of a, obviously we give each other a hug. We all said thank you, well done. It's been a long, tough season. I'd understand there was a little bit of disappointment because we felt that we should have been in the automatic positions, but at the end of the day, there was still excitement and a congratulation of getting into the playoffs, because again, like I mentioned before, the start of the season, our goal was a minimum was the playoffs, and we did it. So the boys are all happy, we're excited, and we're looking forward now to these 2 tough games.
They must have known I was going to ask you that question, Joe. That's why they sent you out, because you weren't there straight after the game.
And that's why I think, yeah. No, that's like, I went to go in the changing room, and the drug testers just pulled me back and said, no, you're not allowed, and there up we go. So I couldn't see what was going on.
We'll assume you passed.
Oh, yeah, all good.
So in terms of, obviously, Keith's now left. So although, there's plenty of optimism around the place. Okay, fans perhaps weren't happy. But as you go into this mini cup season now, as it becomes, there's a wave of optimism. But the fact is that Tranmere's form was not quite where it needed to be in this last couple of months. Otherwise, automatic promotion would have been secured. But certainly in the last third of the field, things haven't been clicking right. So is that something that can be easily rectified going into these games? Because it's just changing the manager. Is that going to be enough?
I don't think it's going to be enough. I think obviously what's gone on's gone on. We had no way of doing them decisions. They were made from above. But it's something that we've had to get on with now. We have got a clean slate. The boys are all on a clean slate. No one's place is there or is given. These last 9 days, Dawsey's been changing and swapping players in, out, so nobody knows any idea of what the team selection is going to be. And it's been a real test for us because everybody now has got a share to play for. Okay, looking back into the season, yes, the form, would you say the performances wasn't great enough to win them games, but we didn't let our team, we didn't die under, we didn't give up, we kept working hard, we were solid. Was we electric enough in the final third? I'd probably say probably not. I think a lot of the boys would probably agree. But I think as a whole, I think the team and the squad was solid. I think we were together as one. And I think as a group of players, I think we all believed in what we were and what we wanted to do. We've achieved that. But I do think over the last 9 to 10 days, listen, it's never nice seeing a manager leave. We wished all the lads, messaged him straight after, wishing them all the best for the future endeavours, whatever he goes on to do. But we had to let it go over our head and pass it on. And we had to get on, knuckle down and start fresh. And listen, these last 10 days, like I said before, have been a fresh start. You've mentioned it. It's now a little mini cup final, and we have to start. And then whatever's gone on in the last 46 games is gone. It's about what happens in the next 2 or 3, hopefully, that will end our season on a high, hopefully.
Well, with that in mind, I suppose certain players would know that their place was maybe fairly assured or otherwise under Keith Hill. That's a different ball game now, isn't it? So there's been a lot of jostling for positions this week to see who's going to be included, because most of the squad are available, aren't they?
Well, that's what it is. The whole squad's available, from what I know anyway. Everybody's available. Everybody's fighting for that share come Thursday night. Dawsey's not giving anything away. Clark, he's played every single minute. He could be one that's probably guaranteed to be involved. But at the minute, it's swapping and changing. So even he's having to put his foot in. He's having to work hard in training. Myself have to work hard. Feeney's, you know what I mean? Everybody's having to graft and prove that they should be playing come Thursday night. So it's a fresh start. It's a fresh hit. Everybody's got the opportunity to get that shirt, and one that you can see in the training day in, day out, they're working hard for.
You don't need me to tell you how sterile it is playing top level football in an empty stadium. That whole dynamic changes on Thursday. How important is it that with that support behind you, it is for Tranmere to go out and really attack this 2-legged semi-final straight from the off to give themselves the best advantage going into Sunday?
Yeah, listen, we've been working on a lot of positive things, and that's all we've been working on, positive things, because we've been working all our season to be this moment. We are absolutely buzzing that the fans are in. I know I've been to Prenton Park as a young boy, even in my teenage years, and felt the electric atmosphere that they can bring. So come Thursday night, it's a big occasion. It's on the TV. We've got 4,000, I think close to 4,000 fans coming back. It's a real excitement, and it's going to be a real excitement around the place as well. So the lads are absolutely buzzing. I think they could they could really be our 12th man and they can really push us over. And listen, we've got absolutely, okay, yeah, there is something to lose at the end of the day because we need to win these 2 games to get through. But I want the lads to really just enjoy and relish the moment that we're in. And I think if they do that, whoever is in that starting 11, if we do that, then we can cause Morecambe a lot of problems.